Now we'll see decolonization in India. So this decolonization in India started in the 20th century. So this has started because of the effect of this Swadeshi movement, so which was established in the year 1905. So the Swadeshi movement was established in the year 1905. So this was because of the outbreak of the First World War. It brought a rapid change in both the political and the social system of India. During 1919, the government of India under the British rule, so they established Dayarchi movement in India. So the meaning of this word Dayarchi means two independent government authority. Dayarchi means two independent government authorities. That is, India was ruled by both the British and also the Indians. Even the Indians have given powers to participate in the British government in India. And because of this, a gradual development of self-government started in India and an integral part of British Empire. And this measure of British government was to buy the political peace needed to expand the tax base. So it is the technique of British to bring peace in India so that the Indian people can pay the tax. Whatever the tax demanded by the British, the Indians were paying that. And next one is the Great Depression in India. So this happened in the year 1929. There was a disastrous impact on British trade and also the business. So this British were having a trade link with Britain. So foreign investment also declined during this period, and there was a great impact on heavy industries. So heavy industries, we can say example railways, buildings, etc. So for the colonial government, the expansion of trade was only the mode of economy. So here what this Britain did, the Britain transmitted the effect of depression to all its colonies, to all its area. During the time, a bilateral trade treaty was signed between Britain and also the British. So this treaty was signed in the year 1932, and where these two countries, that is Britain and British, participated, and they decided there to give importance to imperial goods more than non-imperial goods. And next one is impact on Indian agriculture. So we had a great disastrous impact on Indian agriculture. So this was happened during the year 1929, and the Great Depression also, it was a death blow to Indian agriculture and also to the indigenous manufacturing sector. Indigenous means homemade products. A value of the farm produced declined half, and the rent of the land was the same. So because of that, the farmers and also the businessmen, they were forced to sell their gold and silver, and they were paying the rent to the British, because the land rent is same, but the product price, whatever they are producing, for that the price was very low. And during 1930, so the emergence of Indian National Congress as a military mass movement established. So the call was given to all the Congress people to attend the civil disobedience movement. So civil disobedience movement means the Indians are not agreeing or not obeying the movement which is established by the British. And next we'll see the anti-colonial movement in Africa. So during this period, the Berlin Colonial Conference that was held in 1884 to 1885. So this resolved the Africans should be divided into sphere of influence of various colonial powers. And during this time, there was a war between British and also the Boer in South Africa. So the Boers means the farmers, the poor people who are in South Africa. So there was a constant war between this British and also Boer in South Africa. And in the beginning, that is in 1899 to 1902, the Boers initially they were successful against the British, but during half of 1900, the Boers has to surrender to British. The British started taking over control over the Boers who were in South Africa. And here they set up an internment camp for the Boer women and also children. So there was very shortage of food and also medical facilities and also sanitary facilities, and death was nearly 26,000 people were died during that period. So the British completely occupied all the two Boer states. So Boers were however promised self-government in due course, but in 1907 full responsibility of government was given to Transvaal and the Orange Free State. So because of this, the Union of South Africa came into being in May 1910.